I'm not going to lie. I've never been more nervous for an episode. That's right. I am sweating under my armpits like you wouldn't believe because who knows what's going to come out of their mouths that has never been on the internet before. Oh, we're going to bleep so much of this episode. Let's get it started. Welcome to the first ever Valentine's Day special edition of Not Gonna Lie, a Wave original brought to you by CoverGirl. I'm your host, Kylie Kelce. The movie I absolutely have to watch with my best friends is, I don't know. I feel like we didn't watch movies. We would sit in the living room and shoot the shit.
Yeah.
Because you were playing Tinder.
Yeah.
We were playing Tinder. Oh no. The best Valentine's Day activity is eating chocolate. And my Valentines this year and every year are my 4 daughters, little Lise, and the 2 women sitting here. My best friends, bridesmaids, former field hockey teammates. One of them was also my college roommate who has seen a lot of shit. They even advised me on every single Tinder swipe back in the day. And now they're officially not going to lie. Amber and Gab, a.k.a. Burr and Wab. Thanks for joining me. Oh, no.
Yeah.
Okay, Queen Emma thought Valentine's Day was a perfect excuse to have you guys on and embarrass me for 60 minutes straight. Suck my ass, Emma. Suck my ass. So we have a group chat that we've had since college. I think if I scrolled back far enough, I could actually get to our college messages, which is concerning. But to be clear, you guys have been sending just like a little, like I think Gab, I think it was you that sent a couple videos.
I've been waiting for a tell-all.
Shit. Oh. Queen was really chomping at the bit to make sure that she connects with Gab after this episode so we can get these videos on the pod. But I'm going to tell you right now, absolutely not. Real quick, for anyone who doesn't know, Valentine's Day was invented by a fictional character named Leslie Knope in one of my favorite TV shows, Parks and Rec. It's the day before Valentine's Day, and it's meant to celebrate girlhood. So thank you to Amy Poehler for the inspiration. We might as well just keep thanking Amy Poehler until she comes on the show. So there's that. All right, coming up on our Valentine's Day episode, we're going to get honest about college. Kylie. Oh, no. With the laughter so bad. It's going to be so bad. The earliest days of my relationship with Jason. This should be fun. Oh, no. We're also going to do a special Valentine's Day themed doom scroll and talk about what I was really like as a bride. Plus, we're going to throw it back to our Cabrini days and play an NGL version of Flip Cup. This is going to be so bad. But before we get to all that, let's start with a quick NGL announcements. First, if you watched our FAFO curling episode, you might have already seen this, but you guys are getting 2 FAFOs this month. That's right. You can watch me fall countless times down a bunny hill on a snowboard with Olympian Jamie Anderson this upcoming Tuesday, February 17th, only on YouTube. All right, now that that's covered, let's get to our Real One comment of the week. On last week's episode with Travis, we talked about my favorite viral moment of his, but I said there weren't very many viral moments of my own, at least ones we can talk about. Yep. Turns out the real ones disagree. From Ruggy Bruh. My favorite Kylie viral moment is when she river danced on St. Patrick's Day.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, at the media place.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Was that a foreign concept to you guys?
No.
And when have you seen that before?
I like the river dance, but I prefer the mummer strut. I like a good Kylie mummer strut.
Yeah, we're going to have to, we can submit that. We're going to put that video in right here. There's actually a mummer strut that Gab recorded while we were at a Phillies game, and we spin perfectly in sync. Some other submissions from the fans, Kylie taking a bag of Cheetos to the face at Super Bowl last year. Yep. Kylie throwing a shoe at Jason during the other podcast.
With a shoe.
The Princess Kiana jacket. Kylie's commencement
Get
speech
a top
at Cabrini.
5 Kelce as your commencement speaker.
Is the 2 people who know me the best, what is your favorite viral moment of me?
Princess Kiana, by far.
Yeah? Because it just keeps fucking coming up?
Yes.
Okay, great.
I made that my phone background. I wanted that on a t-shirt.
I was a little afraid While I was blow drying my hair, I was thinking to myself, are they about to show up in the t-shirts?
If it fit me, I would
if
have.
it fit.
But
I knew
it wasn't going to fit.
I knew it in my heart, in my brain. I was like, oh no. That's it for Real One Comment of the Week. Next up, we're going to do a segment called Can I Be Honest? Brought to you by CoverGirl. Every single time we're like, yeah, tell us more. I start to sweat. Since Burr and Wab have known me since we all went to Cabrini together, against my better judgment, we're going to get honest about college Kylie. Oh, God. Yep. And to help the real ones get all the tea, Queen Emma has prepared the questions. Has bad. She's nodding her head in the background. So I graduated in 2017. 2 + 0 + 1 + 7, 10. Numerology tells us we answer 10-ish questions about college. So it feels good?
Wow.
This
Yeah.
can't be good.
That's a risk.
Okay. Number 1. How did we all meet for the first time?
Field
Field
hockey
hockey.
practice.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Preseason.
Mhm.
Yep.
Day 1.
Mm-hmm.
That was great. We became friends
Oh, no.
when we had a 2-a-day and it was between sessions and you commuted.
Yes.
And you were like, does anyone want to get in my car and go to Wawa? And we jumped in. So very food motivated, easy to kidnap people. We just jumped right in.
That's true.
Yeah.
How would you describe college Kylie in 3 words or less? I will say, before you guys got here, I had a guess.
Easily convinced.
That's a good
Yeah.
one.
That's 2 words.
That's
But,
okay.
I don't
3 or
even need
less.
3.
That's
I'm that
less.
good.
Yeah,
I don't
easily
even need
convinced.
3.
3 words is hard. You were always down for anything and would be willing to go anywhere.
Down
which
for
is great.
anything is good. Down
Yeah.
for anything. 3 words.
Yeah.
I thought someone was for sure going to say dumbass bitch.
I felt like that's like the translation for easily convinced,
just-
right?
Yes, the PG version. What was college Kylie like at parties?
You would like 2 modes. So you would be
Oh, no.
responsible Uber or
Yes.
Mhm.
I was stopping you from eating Wawa mac and cheese off the floor.
Okay, to be clear, I was not going to eat that.
I had to.
I'm 90% sure I wasn't going to eat the mac and cheese.
I'm 100% sure that if I didn't take it out of your hand, it was going in your mouth.
To be clear,
5-second rule.
that was CSAC weekend. So our conference weekend was really, I feel like, the only time that I went balls to the wall in college.
You were feral that weekend.
There you have it.
We got you a handle of Grey Goose the one year.
Okay, but it tasted like water. And to be clear, I convinced quite a few people to drink that at room temperature. That was an accomplishment.
That's a skill.
Bert, you're very quiet over there about parties.
I was just there, probably under the stairs crying.
How did you know? How did you know? I was going to start there. Burr has a habit. Let me tell you about this.
No.
Burr had a habit. If she started with wine and ended with,
Beer. You
it
end up in
always
tears.
ended in tears.
Always tears.
No matter what.
No matter
That
what.
shit was
You could be so
bananas.
happy and you'd still be crying.
Maybe
But-
happy tears.
Maybe.
That shit
Often
was
not.
bananas.
But yeah, just
Wasn't it?
skip it. When
Literally.
you're out of wine, just stop. Like stop.
What songs were blasting on a pregame playlist?
It talks about body parts. Um
That's not
one
exciting.
is
Burr.
also a name for a cat.
All you ladies pop that.
That one
Shake your body,
definitely.
no, stop, don't bitch, just do it.
Yeah, that one.
Jason is Jason. Yeah, you guys have been in the truck when that.
Yeah.
He thought he was funny. That's the thing. You'll know it?
And your crack. You know that one?
Yeah. Like my
Yep.
there you go.
That one comes to mind.
Totally bald. That's the song that comes to mind when you think of me.
No, like
That's
pre-game
so
warm up,
sweet.
you know?
Oh, she does love me. What's the funniest themed party that we went to? I feel like we didn't have that many
No.
themes.
Oh.
The funny thing is we were into Halloween, but I don't think we ever coordinated.
No, the one year we
no.
did.
What
we
was-
tried to.
What were we?
No,
what
we
was it? What was
we
we?
tried to do this, and we were like, "This is the year we're going to do a theme." And then I was a Ninja Turtle, you were Buzz Lightyear,
This tracks.
and what were you, a Smurf?
That feels right.
All I remember is that my Buzz Lightyear things wouldn't stay in the same place. I had on a Buzz Lightyear jetpack that wouldn't stay inflated. And so for the entire night, I was trying to recruit people to, quote, we can't keep that.
How else were you going to get air?
Number 4, is it true that you all used to swipe on Tinder together in the dorms? And were you there the moment Kylie swiped right on Jason?
Yes, it is true. We did play that game often.
Mm-hmm.
I was not there when you swiped on him. I was there after.
I feel like I was there.
I think
You
so.
were probably
Yeah.
there.
To be fair, the apartment that I talk about, I've told this story so many times that we used to sit in, quote, my friend's apartment living room and just swipe, and everyone would be swiping together. That was Amber's living room. And since I was a commuter at the time, we would all meet up in Amber's living room of her apartment in the dorms, and her roommates and the 3 of us would all sit there.
And then we'd be like, did you get this guy? Oh, yeah. Did you guys match? Oh, yeah.
What did you say? And we would literally play off of each other's comments
They
to
never
that same
got
person,
it.
and they never got it.
Not one time.
Not once.
Geniuses.
Gosh. Did you guys have a good feeling about Jason when I swiped right on him?
I had a feeling it would
Yeah.
be a good story either way.
And that
That's-
is why Amber
For
is
sure.
We had decided, my friends and I, that it was either going to be really funny if it wasn't him and really funny if it was him. This was the deciding factor here. And Burr was the sacrificial lamb that came with me the night of, because we had to strengthen numbers. You can't go by yourself.
Yeah.
Everybody
obviously.
knows that. Number 5, did Kylie talk to you guys after the first date where Jason fell asleep at the table? Gab,
Yeah.
what was the full report like the next morning?
That he fell asleep,
Yes.
and then it was the antics that went on at the bar. I remember you debated going out with him again,
Yes.
and then you finally were like, "Okay, we'll see."
Yes.
But that was it. Like it wasn't. It was
I-
boring because he fell asleep.
It was. It was underwhelmed. We were a little disappointed, I think, in the report back. I
Yeah.
do remember the text the next morning from Burr when
Yeah. I didn't
when you
feel
throwed up
great.
in the in the
Yeah.
bushes.
I was not feeling very well.
To be fair, I was the DD that night, and I have said that I had a Shirley Temple that night, that Jason tasted it. He said it was refreshing, and that's what he remembers from the night. But that I think the only reason he remembers that is because it's the only non-alcoholic beverage that he drank the entire night.
Yeah.
And while people were purchasing shots, because I was the DD, Amber was doing a twofer. So
It would have been rude to say no. Like, you can't just be like, oh, you got this for me? No, thank you.
So I slid it to Burr, and she took 2 for the team. And she ended up tossing her cookies
Yeah.
in the bushes the next morning.
Yeah, at
because-
least it was the next morning and I was already home. It wasn't like in a car. It wasn't,
No,
at
that I
the-
do
at the
appreciate that.
bar.
Considerate with that.
yeah,
Yeah.
like respectful, really.
Number 6, how did Kylie first introduce you to Jason, and what had she told you about their dates up to that point? Mhm.
I feel like we knew everything.
You did.
Yeah, I met
To a fault.
Jason. We were a part of that relationship.
Yes.
I met Jason at the art museum.
Yes, you
when I was
did.
on a field trip.
Wow. Because?
I had to pick you up.
Because?
Your parents didn't know, and we pretended that you slept over my place. This is
Whatever.
yeah.
Yeah. It was my birthday.
And what
no
was the
judgment.
outfit? What was the outfit of choice?
It was
on
the
that pickup?
oversized eagle sweatshirt. Yeah, have a picture of that too.
But didn't you have like tall boots on too?
Uh-huh.
I feel like a skirt or
you
something.
couldn't see that.
Yeah,
Shorts.
just like the
They were
oversized
excuse me,
sweatshirt and
it
the
was my birthday. They
knee-high
were my
boots,
booty
right?
Okay.
We'll insert the picture.
Dad, we're kidding. Oh no. Queen Emma wants to know if I told you about when he farted tying his ice skates.
Immediately when it happened.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
we
I
got the
did.
text. He just farted.
Yes, I did. Because everyone knows farts are funny. Number 7, there are rumors that Jason had spent the night in the dorms a few times. Perhaps even did a walk of shame across Cabrini campus. Can you confirm or deny?
100% confirm.
She's just joking.
Mhm.
Gab, might you remember of a time when you were in our kitchen?
No, this is seared into my mind.
Oh, when you walked face first.
into sweaty Jason. All I wanted
shirtless
was a snack.
Shirtless,
I
sweaty
just
Jason.
wanted a nighttime goldfish, a
Yep.
Cheez-It.
Yep.
Nope, pitch black. It's just me and you and Jason.
Yes.
And it was like, what's the movie? Anger Management with
No.
Philip Seymour Hoffman?
I think
I say
it's-
this wrong every time.
I was saying this to Queen Emma, but when we were talking about it yesterday, I think it's Along Came Polly when they're
that
playing
might be
basketball.
it. Yes.
And Ben
And-
Stiller's face just
Yep.
cue the clip.
That
of him
was
just-
Yes.
100% what it felt like.
Yeah.
And Jason's just like, oh, hey, Web. And I'm like, I just went right back into my room and went to bed hungry.
Oh gosh. Yep.
Yeah.
That happened.
Mhm.
Number 8. Now Queen Emma wants to know, how popular is Kylie? Is she just being self-deprecating when she said she wasn't cool? Isn't cool is actually what that says.
You were pretty, everyone knew who you were. You were pretty popular, I'd say.
Don't say that just because you want to get on Queen Emma's good side. Don't say that. Was I cool?
I mean, I hung out with you, so
Yeah, we
I-
thought you were cool.
That brought
I'm-
my cool points up
obviously.
big time.
To everyone else, we probably weren't cool, but to each other, we were cool.
That's
Yeah.
fair.
Yeah,
See,
that's for
Yeah,
sure.
and you know who says that?
Cool people.
I was gonna go the opposite. Number 9. Did you guys ever pull? I love that Queen
Oh.
Emma put this in. Did you guys ever pull any pranks?
Oh, I love a prank.
Yeah.
Love
Yep.
a prank.
We were phenomenal at that.
We were so good at them.
Mhm.
At some point, I'm not saying that we stole a traffic cone, but that traffic cone ended up everywhere. It was on top of someone's car at some point. We ended up getting it into someone's trunk without them knowing about it, and they found it like a week later.
You were known for a good phone call here or there.
Oh,
Susie
Jammers.
Jammers.
I don't know about that.
You don't remember?
You don't remember?
Cue the video.
Yeah, I got a video.
We were
Oh no.
Perfect. We were calling people, and Amber was in the middle of her skit as Susie Jammers. You heard that right. With the Z, I do believe Jammers was with the
With
Z,
Z.
Yeah.
naturally. And in the video, you can hear the person go, Amber? So we needed to work on our skills. I don't know how much of a prank it was, but there is photo and I believe video evidence of us, we'll call it, acquiring some campus flags. When Gab was a senior, the college was switching from a college to a university. And in that transition, they were going to have to replace all of the flags on the light posts around campus. And so
We did community service.
Yeah, we
did
assisted
community
them.
service and we helped get ahead.
With the approval of public safety.
We did.
Yeah. After
Well,
they
It was
called
done
us.
walking by
Yeah.
laughing at us. But yeah,
Yeah.
Laughter is
approval.
approval.
Mhm.
That's legally. What's the most ridiculous and or embarrassing college Kylie story that you may or may not be able to share on this podcast?
Oh, you would sleep in my closet. What was that, my sophomore year? You refused to sleep like a normal person.
Was that the room you shared with Meg?
Yeah, you curled up in
Yeah.
our closet
Yes,
with
I
your
did.
Transformers blankie.
It was comfortable.
Mhm.
It was like a crib.
Meeting the parents.
Nope, can't share that either.
Yeah. That
Oh,
was
this is
pretty
good. We
bad.
literally can't use any of this. None of this is usable. So how about that?
That was bad.
Oh, God. All right. That's it for Can I Be Honest About College? Kylie, brought to you by CoverGirl. I am sweating profusely. Thank you for asking, Queen Emma. We'll be right back with Doom Scroll of the Week after some brief messages from me. Speaking of Super Bowls,
Oh, God.
I'm the proud sister-in-law of a 3-time Super Bowl champion from the Kansas City Chiefs, the best tight end of all time, the king of Funkles, and the Big Yeti. You know him from breaking chairs and saying, all right, nah, on the other podcast. It's the one and only Uncle Trav.
Kai, what is up?
Welcome to Not Gonna Lie.
This is exciting.
This is
long
silly.
overdue.
This is so silly.
It's long overdue.
This is going to be unhinged.
I now feel how you feel when you have to be interviewed by me and Jason, which is an exaggeration because interviewing is the last thing that we actually do.
It's so, honestly, I give Jason a lot of shit for the times that he's dragged me downstairs to do this. Well, to do the other podcast.
Yeah.
But it is always a fun time. If people could see the stuff that got cut.
Oh yeah. Well,
you're not gonna.
Well, we wouldn't have a podcast. It's just so much fun, man. It's so much fun. And you know Jason. Jason's just he's got
good time.
He's got his fun like way of life, and he's got his views, and hearing those views and how he delivers them on a podcast makes you break chairs.
Yeah. That was Taylor actually mad about the chair?
No, she laughed. She laughed her ass off.
Did.
She has a good sense of humor.
You busted a chair.
I immediately went over to the scale though. I had to see where we were
at. You
at.
had to check yourself a little bit.
No Job January has been exactly that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Take a step
We're
back.
relaxing.
I had 2 croissants on the way here.
Chocolate or plain?
Almond.
Oh, great.
Yeah. It was the last one left. It was a late morning.
The 2 last left. Got it. Now, how do you feel about being one of our most requested guests?
Oh man. Not gonna lie, feels pretty cool. Feels pretty cool. I feel like when you started this, not gonna lie, it was like you were coming out with aggressive takes.
Yes.
You were not fucking around.
No, I'm not.
And I was terrified of that. Because I do not like aggressive takes. I like to play a nice medium take.
Yeah, right in the middle.
And let Jason do the aggressive takes.
Yeah.
Like you guys got that side of the family.
Yeah.
I'm holding down the middle
Isn't that
takes.
silly that we
playing the fence?
matched up on that?
Of course.
I feel like
There's no fucking around over there.
no,
It's
none.
the best. It's the best though.
Is it?
Yeah,
Okay.
it is.
What was
I admire it.
what was your honest reaction when you saw the text come through
I was
of
like,
the request?
all right, here we go. We got to do it. I can't not say no to this. This is something I
You could have said no. I told you could say no.
I owe you this.
You owe me nothing.
I only
Yeah.
want to be a good brother-in-law as you've been a good sister-in-law.
That's very kind. Well, I'm very grateful you did agree to do this because it is literally the perfect time here during Super Bowl week. It's rare we even typically get a chance to speak this week of the year
Yeah.
because of the last 5 Super Bowls, 6, you have played in 5 of them. So this is typically a busy
pretty
time
crazy.
of year.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
And I say that because I think, obviously, I'm sure it still stings that you guys didn't do what you wanted to
Yeah.
do this year because it does every time. It doesn't end in a hoisting the Lombardi.
Exactly.
But to have that on your resume, not only individually, your accomplishments, but your team, the coaching staff you've been able to do it with, Pat, the other staples you guys have on the Chiefs.
Oh yeah.
That is unreal.
It's pretty insane. And I kind of got the first like step back this year when Pat went down and we lost the last however many games. And I got to kind of cope with it in that moment and still be in the building with Coach Reed and the guys that I love and in Kansas City and try and make it the best scenario possible as the year ended there. And then have taken a step back and really like looked around and been like, man, this run has been crazy and it feels weird not to be doing anything right now. Like I was talking to Edelman the other day when he was doing the other podcast, and he was telling me how he still in like January grows his beard out just because he like doesn't know any other way. And I'm just like, man, I feel exactly what you're saying, because especially after a long season like that and Jason does this almost year round, but now he's on TV, so he keeps it a little cleaned up. But you stop caring about how you look because you're just going into the building, doing the same thing every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and you get into this mode of like, I'm beat up, but I fucking love this. And I want to keep going.
And I got to keep remembering that I love this.
Who's the next opponent?
Yeah.
Who is it? Bring him in. And it gets to that point where now I'm like watching it and it stings. It stings, especially because I felt like this year's team in a lot of ways was better than last year's team. And last year's team, we only lost 2 games. It was insane.
It feels a little weird that there's not like an end cap to the weekend.
Yeah.
In a way that there has been previously. You've given us a really fun 6 years.
It's been nuts, man. It's been nuts because obviously when you're in it, it all happens so fast.
Yep.
So being able to take that step back this year is just kind of like, I don't know. I'm still proud of the work that we've done. And
you should be.
Who knows if we can keep that thing going.
I think it's a nice break to run it back next year.
Ooh.
Just I already knocked on
there. There's hella wood.
Okay, there we go.
All right, now.
Now you're up for Walter Payton Man of the Year at NFL Honors. So congratulations. It's your 3rd nomination. Is that right?
I think. This is my first time being nominated.
Emma's
this is my first time being nominated. I could actually go to the stuff. So I'll be at Honors tonight, and then I'll be at the game.
I'll see you there.
Nice. Are you presenting?
Why the fuck would I be presenting? No, Jason is.
Not gonna lie, think you'd be pretty good at presenting.
Thank you so much. No, I'm not. That sounds like my personal nightmare. Jason is.
No, just like the prompt. You're just reading it from like.
Nope.
A football length field away.
I'm gonna leave that to you.
We're gonna leave it to Jason.
Perfect.
I'm just gonna be up there saying hi.
It'll just be the 2-second kids in the audience like, you're doing great. We believe in you.
Really hit that exclamation point, Jason.
Some emphasis. Now, you do so much incredible work for Operation Breakthrough in Kansas City. What have you been up to recently with them in the Ignition Lab?
Well, that is a well-oiled machine that has been going on in
Mary
Kansas
has it
City.
covered over there.
Mary Ellsman is the best. She's one of my favorite people and one of the biggest like community representatives that I know in Kansas City. She knows everyone. Everyone loves her. The kids that have gone through Operation Breakthrough from when they were in preschool, I've been there long enough now to literally see them go from preschool into the Ignition Lab, get college degrees. Those of you that don't know what the Ignition Lab is, it's a bunch of programs through science, technology, engineering, math that give these kids opportunities that they wouldn't have otherwise. So there's a mechanic shop, there's an entertainment studio. My dad has done podcasts with the kids. There's a culinary, there's a kitchen. Like kids are using everything that they can in here to just, create a business or get an understanding of, what exactly these opportunities are, and whatever they're interested in.
I had the absolute pleasure of being toured around by Mary when we were in Kansas City for one of the games against the Eagles. You were saying that there's a culinary lab, but there's also an agricultural side of things. They have different, like they plant crops and make sure that they do compost and all of those types of things. But then they're actually using those ingredients, the herbs, all of those things in the culinary lab. Yeah. And then they're using the graphic design labs to create menus and things like, so it's the most, honestly, it was like, it felt like you were watching an ecosystem.
It's pretty crazy.
And the cool thing is that you could potentially take that model and put it into other cities.
So that's what my 87 Running, my foundation has been trying to do into Cleveland. Mm-hmm.
It's a process.
There's a need for it in every city.
There is.
Because you need somebody like a Mary that's there running it and making it what it is. And she's a superstar. So shout out to Mary. Appreciate you being you. She's
now we just have to clone her.
Yeah.
Perfect.
We need you to find the next mayor
Real quick.
for all the other cities we want to touch.
I hope this goes without saying. We're so proud of all the work that you've done, and obviously knowing that it truly comes from your heart to help the community that you currently live in, and then always giving back to Cleveland in any way that you can. So even if you don't win tonight, Operation Breakthrough is going to win.
Yes.
Because we're going to make a donation from Not Gonna Lie.
What?
Yes, of course, because we love what they're doing.
They're
and
unbelievable.
We, of course, would like to say thank you. And the best way to do that is to impact the communities that you love. So,
know it.
All right. Now,
Appreciate that.
of course, I guess we should get back to Queen Emma's rundown now, because otherwise she'll lose her mind.